and these niggas be faking. Now she's feeling outdated, but she met a real player that's gonna treat her like major. She's a lonely girl in a lonely. What's up? Same day, different video, babe. So look, this part of the video is gonna be how to tap into the ego. I'm gonna tell you how to tap into the ego, or at least a way to tap into the ego. Or if y'all ever watched Naruto and how like Kuruma was in Naruto's stomach, like it was like his shadow self. Kuruma was in Naruto's stomach and he was like taking over Naruto and shit, and Naruto couldn't control it, but then he became friends with it, and then they was like cool and shit, and they was like fucking everybody up. You feel me? You can really look at it like that. You feel me? Your ego can be used as a benefit if you really know how to use it. If you know what it is. If you know what your higher self is. That if you know the difference between your higher self and if you know the difference between your higher self and your ego, then you can use your ego to your advantage. Just your ego is not a bad thing, okay? Your ego is not a bad thing. I'm making these videos because y'all need to know this in order to get to the next level if you don't know this stuff, because this stuff gets deep. And like, I'm telling y'all this stuff in like 10 minutes and stuff, but this stuff that I've been learning for more than a year, more than 2 years, it comes with the experience of your whole life along with everything you experienced throughout your whole life. So it's a lot of stuff that go along with what I'm saying. So don't expect yourself to just watch my videos and next month you're going to think everything rolling. That's not how things work in the cosmos. Things have divine order. The sun rises and sets every day. Things have divine order. So you can't, like, you should expect miracles to happen, but don't. Things have their process, and you have to let things play out the way they should play out sometimes, okay? So how to become friends with your ego in order to use it for the benefit? You have to be able to look at yourself objectively. You have to be able to look at yourself from a point of view of like as if you're not yourself, basically, and you got to be looking at it with like not like a negative way. You want to look for your flaws, but you want to look to like how can those flaws, if I fix those flaws, how can that help me? So usually when you want to fix your flaws and you really don't know what's the difference between your ego and your higher self, that's like the first step is to go within, see what you don't like about yourself, observe it from an objective perspective. So you have to change your perspective on how you view your life in order to make a difference. You can do your research on what I just said. It's the truth. You have to change your perspective. Once you change your perspective, everything changes. It's science. It's science. You feel me? I can break this down in a later video. It's science. But, so, okay, so, yeah, alright, so when you change your perspective, when you change your perspective, that changes your life, right? So you gotta look at your flaws from an objective point of view, and like I said earlier, just look how they can improve you, right? When you doing this is a part of shadow work. So your ego, in order to be able to tap into the ego, you gotta tap into the parts of yourself that you don't like the most. You have to accept them. You have to accept yourself for who you are wholly, so you have to look at yourself as if you were God. So I'm pretty sure y'all would believe God loves all his children the same, right? You have to look at yourself like God, and you're one of your children. So you have to love yourself with all the flaws that you have. So once you do that, once you start actually, but you have to, it's not just oh, I love myself. I love myself. Yeah, I love my. You can't just say it. You have to feel it. You gotta feel it. It's something you feel inside. You feel me? Now, if like I said in my other video, that's why you gotta watch these in order. Watch these videos in order. All right. In my other video, your my shit, fuck the But look, the ego. So the ego, when you learn how to tap into the ego, when you trying to feel it, you need to be able to be in touch with your higher self. Okay, watch my video before this one. So I was talking about why the higher self and ego is important and all that stuff. So watch these in order. So you gotta be able to tap into your higher self to even feel what I'm talking about. And if you want to get to that feeling, this is why I've been making the videos on my channel the way I have been. So y'all could go back and watch the videos and then come to this and then be like, all right, now I know what he's talking about because I actually feel it now. So you need to practice meditation. You need to practice being aware of how your body feels. Just simply being aware. Just being aware of how your body feels. You have to make a conscious effort and get used to it. And you gotta learn to operate with love, not jealousy, hate. See, all right. I'm gonna end this video right here because I gotta talk about some other stuff that I just thought about. So yeah, that's it. I told y'all how to tap into the ego. All you gotta do is shadow work. You have to basically meditate and allow everything you don't like about yourself, everything that you be hiding deep down, you gotta just let it come up and purge. But I'm telling y'all right now, this might bring up a lot of like memories you don't want to bring up. So when you going through this journey, so let me make this clear for y'all. If y'all going through this journey, this can be considered a spiritual awakening, or you could end up having a spiritual awakening. So just be aware that this is for the betterment of you. And if the universe feel like you need to hit rock bottom in order to learn how to, you feel me, like learn how to tap into your higher self, then that's what the universe is going to do. It's going to do whatever is best for you. You feel me? So take that in mind. You feel me? I got to talk about some other stuff real quick, and then yeah, we're going to get on with it. And these niggas be faking. Now she's feeling outdated, but she met a real player that's gonna treat her like major. She's a lonely